Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be part 2 of my spring cleaning and decluttering series, where I'm going to tackle my cabinets, reorganize my spice rack, declutter and organize underneath my sink, and a few other things that I still had on my kitchen spring cleaning list. So let's get to it. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. So this is day 1 where I'm starting to clean out my cabinets. First thing I'm going to do is get them all wiped down on the outside, and then I'll start working on wiping them down on the inside and decluttering them at the same time. Wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. We've been living here for about a year now, so I wanted to get everything taken out of the cabinets and wipe them out really good, then declutter and just kind of reorganize, because you know how it is when you first move in, you kind of just throw everything in the cabinets to get it put away. So I just kind of wanted to take my time and get it set the way that I wanted to. So right here I'm just kind of going through all of our cups and water bottles and, you know, keeping the ones that I know that are everybody's favorites, and then just getting rid of some stuff that I know we don't really use anymore. If you're wondering what that black box is, we keep our spare keys in it, and I guess people can't get the signal from your key. I don't know. Something my husband told me, so that's where we keep our spare keys. Before the sun goes down, it's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I really like this cabinet above my oven because it's perfect for all your large party platters. So I'm just wiping this one out and reorganizing the platters and keeping anything that I want to keep and getting rid of anything I know I won't use anymore. So I didn't realize that my battery died while I was doing these two, but this one's all done. And then this is our medicine cabinet, which there's so much, but I just tried to organize it the best that I could based off of what we use. But sorry, but we'll keep moving on. You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. This cabinet I do keep the kids' popcorn bowls in, which I got these at the dollar store, and it was so worth it because the kids just love having their popcorn in it. Okay, so this cabinet is where I keep all our coffee mugs, but I got rid of, we had all these dishes and I got rid of those, and I'm switching out to all white. So today we are going to declutter that and replace it with the white ones. Not only do I keep our coffee cups in this cabinet, this is also where I keep all of our holiday dishes. So I'm just kind of going through those and getting rid of anything that we don't really use anymore. And again, wiping out the cabinets, getting rid of any dust, and then we will declutter those coffee cups and put the new white ones up. From body I got my new coffee cups at home, which I love that store. But I bought 4 of the larger size and then a box of the 10 like regular size coffee cups. Okay, so here is what I'm gonna donate, and we'll keep moving. This cabinet is where I keep all of our cocktail glasses. These ones that I'm moving to the top, we actually got in Germany, and they're for a special German coffee that my husband loves making. So I wanted to put them at the top though to make it look a little bit decorative. And I'm also doing that with the shot glasses. And then I'm just going to reorganize all the glasses and get rid of any of them that I don't use. These are all my Christmas glasses that my husband got me from Pier 1 year as a gift, and I love them. I seriously can't wait till Christmas every year so that I can start drinking out of them. This cabinet is where we keep all the alcohol and like our wine decanters and those cocktail shakers, anything really to do with like bar related stuff. So I'm just kind of going through there, wiping everything down, reorganizing, and I was trying to just utilize all the shelves. These shelves are just so high that I don't really use the top shelves. So I was just moving stuff to the top that we don't use very often, but would make it look pretty when you opened up the cabinets. It's taking me a little bit longer to get this side of the cabinets wiped down because this area is we really utilize it. The trash can's over here, the silverware's over here. So I was just giving it a really good wipe down to make sure I got everything off. Also, I know the bottom drawer is missing a knob, which later on my husband does fix for me. This is kind of our junk drawer where I just keep like markers, pens, lighters. Obviously, I got those at Costco. It was like the biggest pack ever, but I'll never have to buy lighters again for my candles. So I'm just kind of going through here, wiping it out, getting rid of anything I don't really use, and then reorganizing it. I do clean this area out about once a week just because it is where we keep the trashes, and I don't like when there's any sort of splash or spill, so I do try to keep this pretty clean.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past, so insecure by myself when I met ya.
This is where I keep our silverware, and I'm just kind of going through and getting rid of stuff that we don't use anymore. Later on in the video, you will see my cool new silverware organizer that I got from Amazon, but it wasn't here yet, so I was just cleaning this one out to put everything back in until the new one got here. We do have grandbabies, so if you're wondering why I have baby stuff still, I like to keep it just because our older kids are not done having babies yet. So I don't typically use the KonMari folding method, but I do like it for my cleaning towels and my kitchen towels because it helps everything fit in this drawer nicer.
'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me, fool for you.
I did get these microfiber cloths off Amazon as well, and they are my new favorites. And I know I never talk about it, but I do link everything in the description that I'm using or got from Amazon, just in case you're wanting to buy any of the products that you see me using in the videos.
That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me, fool for you.
I know you see me use my Dyson in a lot of different areas, so I just wanted to let you know that I do disinfect all those tool pieces. I just run them through the dishwasher because they're plastic. I found a little cobweb, which you can tell by my face completely freaked me out because I am not a fan of bugs.
Tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious.
Now that I got it all cleaned out, I'm going to put in these drawer dividers that I also got off of Amazon, and they worked perfectly to help, just give it some separation so I could organize it a bit more than just having them all kind of thrown in there.
Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel
This cabinet is where I keep all of our Tupperware or any sort of like food containers, and I just have a lot of them and I can never figure out a really good system on how to keep them organized. So if you have any recommendations, I'm totally open. I'm just gonna kind of go through, get rid of anything I'm not using anymore, or anything that doesn't have a match, and organize it the best that I can. But totally open to suggestions for a way to keep it organized.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
I did decide to stick with the method of putting all the lids on the upper shelf and then stacking all the Tupperwares on the bottom shelf. Just because it has been easier when putting the dishes away to have this system as opposed to like putting the lids on them or keeping them with their lids. So for now, I'll keep it like this.
When you stepped into my life, such a magic feeling. We tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again.
I do think I'm going to buy the organizer off of Amazon where it has like the slots so that these can stand upright without them falling down like what's happening to me right here. I just wanted to make sure I liked it before I actually bought it. So now that I know that I do like this setup, I probably am going to purchase that next.
You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted.
While I'm cleaning the outside of the cabinets, I'm making sure to go along the bottom and give that cabinet base a really good wipe down as well, because we do have kids and dogs and I feel like things are always just getting splashed. So I wanted to make sure it was cleaned off really well too.
I just know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again. Strangers again. Now that we parted, I better get started. It's time to get my head up again.
If you stick around to the end of this video, I have a cool way to attract hummingbirds, and I'm going to give you that recipe and show you how to do that. So make sure you stick around all the way till the end.
Like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same. Like strangers again.
By this time, it's getting close to me having to go get the kids from school, so I'm just kind of rushing because I wanted to at least try to get the outsides completely wiped down so that that was done. later in the video we will be decluttering and cleaning under here as well because it is just completely cluttered.
Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast.
While we were finishing cleaning the cabinets, my cool new silverware organizer came in, so we're gonna put that in and take out this old one. I know I told you earlier in the video that I got this on Amazon, but I just wanted to remind you that I did get it on Amazon, and if you like it, I also will link this in the description so that you're able to find it. It's now later in the day and I got back from picking the kids up from school, and I'm just going to finish cleaning all these cabinets out. These dividers that I got off of Amazon came in packs of 4, so I'm kind of using them all throughout the kitchen in any of the drawers that I felt like I needed them. This drawer is kind of the drawer where I keep all of like our baking stuff, just kind of, you know, all those kitchen things you need but you don't use all the time. So I'm going to definitely use my Amazon dividers in this drawer, and I end up reusing that silverware organizer just to help organize some of the smaller things that I had in this drawer.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the car.
So this silverware organizer didn't work for my silverware anymore, but it worked over in this drawer perfectly for any of like my holiday, like the Halloween pumpkin cutters, the Christmas cheese spreaders, and then like all my chip clips, but it fit everything perfectly.
And you are colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the
I love this cabinet because the drawer rolls out. So I typically keep like my measuring cups and the electric can opener in here. Anything that I kind of use more on a weekly basis. And then underneath is the ice cream maker and s'mores maker that we have. My husband loves to make us homemade ice cream. And trust me, once you have it, you will never get ice cream anywhere else.
stronger, much stronger than they will ever be. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
This cabinet had a bunch of like pans that I don't use very often. So anything that I hadn't used since we moved in here a year ago, I decided definitely needed to go. So I made a decent donation of frying pans to Goodwill recently.
Just the way you are, keep on shining. You're perfect as you are, just the way you are. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say.
These drawers are where I keep like all of the wine toppers and bottle openers, again, any sort of like bar related things. And I got these cool organizers off Amazon as well, so I'm going to use these in these two drawers just to help organize some of the smaller stuff so it's not rolling around in the drawers.
We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
This was all I was able to get done on day one, so we'll continue the next day with organizing my spice rack and decluttering underneath the kitchen sink. But here are some beautiful shots of the cabinets and drawers all organized. Let's get those items crossed off the list that we got done today. We got those cabinets dusted, wiped out, and decluttered. So we will finish tomorrow. Okay, here is our load going to Goodwill. Okay, so it's day 2 and we're gonna tackle under the sink. Let's get to it. First, I'm just starting by pulling everything out, and then I'm going to wipe out the cabinet really well and go through each of these items and get rid of anything that I don't really use anymore, and then just reorganize how I have everything set up under here.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution.
After I vacuumed it out, I wanted to go in with my Dawn Power Spray just because I wanted to give it a good scrub because stuff had spilt under there, and right here where I'm scrubbing, something must have ate the wood and I don't know what it was. After giving it a good scrub, I just wanted to dry it out really well. And since I didn't have a mat for underneath the sink, I just used some of the cabinet liners that I had until I can get a under the sink mat, because I don't want that to happen anymore. I'm just adding a shelf right here so that I can fit more things. And also give my like dishwasher soap and things I reach for often a little bit more height, so I'm not bending all the way over.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.
Under the sink is all done, so now we're going to move on to organizing my spices. What I want to do is I want to put all the spices that I use on like a daily basis on my actual spinning spice rack, and then just have the stuff in the cabinet be more of the refills and things that I don't use that often. So we're going to go through this, get rid of old spices, reorganize my spice spinner, and just get it all organized.
I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better.
Now that I got the cabinet cleaned out, I'm moving on to organizing the spice rack, which I'm going to keep all the spices that I use on a daily basis and then get rid of anything that I've never even opened, and then use those containers and put spices that I do use on a daily basis in there, and then relabel with these labels that I got from Amazon.
Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby,
As I'm going through, I'm also wiping everything down because I don't know what it is, but anything that is in a kitchen near the stovetop just tends to get some sort of sticky film on it. So I figured this was a perfect time to give everything a really good wipe down.
I don't fit into your parts. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your parts. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better.
So it's been a few days since I actually recorded this video, and I've been using the new spice rack with all the seasonings on it that I use on a daily basis, and I love it so much. It's made my life so much easier. I don't have to keep going in and out of the cabinet. I don't feel like I'm gonna have all that spillage of spices in my cabinets from going in and out, popping them open and closed. So far it's working out great.
But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested.
Before I put the spices in, I wanted to clean the spinning rack really good too. So I'm using my Dawn Power Spray just to get off any grease that might have accidentally got on there while I've been cooking, because it does sit right next to my stovetop.
Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah.
This seasoning is what we call sandwich mix, which is just a bunch of spices that I like to put on our sandwiches, and my husband could never figure out what they were exactly, so he was like, can you please just make a mix of it and put it on there? So now we keep it on the rack as sandwich mix, and everybody uses it.
Ask you all my questions, get to know you better. But can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me?
I'm going to fill these ones with seasonings that I use. These were the ones that I had dumped out of seasonings that I don't use or I never even heard of, if I'm being honest.
So insecure by myself when I met you. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
These labels that I got off of Amazon ended up working perfectly. They fit the lids perfect, and I wanted that more chalkboard look, so because now I feel like they pop more. So I really liked them, and I will also link these in the description as well in case you liked them as well.
Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. Need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come and save me. Fool for you.
The last item I had on my kitchen spring cleaning list was to wipe off the island walls. We used to have bar stools here, and the kids' feet would kick the wall and it would make the wall all dirty. So I have moved the bar stools and I just don't put them on here anymore, but I wanted to give this wall a really good wipe down. Well, that's it for my spring cleaning of the kitchen. So let's cross off those last few items, and then I will show you the trick to getting hummingbirds to come to your yard.
I'm the one, the broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool.
So here's what you're gonna need in order to start attracting hummingbirds to your backyard. Once you have all your items gathered, then you'll just follow the instructions. So for me, I already had my feeders, so right now I'm just getting them taken down and I'm gonna clean them out really good. And while those are soaking, I'm going to start making the sugar mix. The sugar mix is going to have to cool, so I like to make it first so that it can start cooling while I finish washing out my hummingbird feeders.
Easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Now that they're all washed out, I'm pouring the mix in, or splitting it between the two, and then I'll fill them the rest of the way with cold water and attach the bottom part and hang them up.
Baby, I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow.
That's it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you the motivation that you might have been looking for. And I hope you hit that subscribe button and that like button, because it really helps me out, and it also lets YouTube know that you like my videos and I can keep making them for you guys. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye!